Last week's episode is Sakamoto Day's best episode by a Texas mile. Well, so they introduced my favorite character in the entirety of like the manga and all of that. He's like kind of like a mix of Gon and Denji. Like he's just like a lovable idiot who has a bird companion. And his whole thing is that like he's bad at all facets of being an assassin, outside of the fact that he's a money sniper. And so his entire thing is that he's just fucking cash at sniping. He's got one of the most interesting and compelling kits in all of Sakamoto Days. Like he's just like fun to interact with. And so, like, I understand that, like, maybe that's why we were early, like, we were rushing in the early parts of Sakamoto Days so we could get as many of these characters introduced as possible. But now that Hisuke is here, I'm so fucking happy because I love him. There's literally a moment where, like, Taro gets part of his hand blown clean off by a fucking bullet that was meant for his dome.
Yeah, he really does look like Gon. And I'm looking at the bit where he loses, like, a chunk of his hand. Yeah, he looks sick.
So, I mean, I guess we won't talk about Sakamoto Days this week. But yeah, no, so Sakamoto Days has been very good. I've been very fucking happy with it.
Wow, big 180. How big of a 180, though? Like, how...
Listen, are we going to sit here and act like I haven't actually been defending Sakamoto? Like, listen, just because I'm not, like, championing in the street for a fucking anime doesn't mean I don't like it. I've said multiple times that Sakamoto Days is, like, an 8 out of 10. The episode with Hisuke and Pisuke is like, it's like an 8, 9, you know? It's like a good, fun episode. But I'm not saying, like, oh, Sakamoto Days is, like, now the best anime ever. I'm just saying, like, oh, this is the best episode thus far. And, like, I'm not just, like, I never said that I didn't like Sakamoto Days. I've seen every single episode except for the one this week because I've been busy. But, like, and I'm gonna see every single episode. Is it as good as Soul Leveling? No. Is it as good as Invincible? No. And so, like, I'm not gonna talk about it in the same regard as those two.
All right. First off, relax. I'm not our TikTok comment section. I'm not on your ass about it. I want to, when you brought up Invincible and Soul Leveling, I do want to amend. Invincible is 100% the best thing we're watching right now. I don't know why I even hesitated.